Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Alright, Mr. Ferguson Blackberry, also known as Fergi. Alright, Fergi went ahead, he purchased the console off the website from us. Here it is, it's all done. Got an HV3 in it, 250 gig drive, up on the line servers, along with a 10-day trial Purge 4.0 for GTA 5, as well as Bo2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts, and of course the famed Ncaa College Football Revamped 14. All right, now we got this all done, and Fergie watched me actually. Yeah, he put a phone number on the order, so I was able to message him and actually show him exactly what's in here. So he watched me build this thing step by step. So here it is, it's all done. Fergie, we're gonna boot it up. All right, please pay attention to the screen. All right, now I'm gonna go over a lot of stuff with you on this thing, okay, in order to get it up online and live for the first time and all that kind of good stuff. So just bear with me. All right, we're going to boot up into FSD Dash. We're going to get some notifications from the server letting us know it's online live and all that other kind of good stuff. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go through this thing. I'm going to show you what you got on it and everything, and show you some mods, and then of course show you emulators, classic games, all that kind of good stuff. So just hold on to your hat, and here we go. All right, so we got our welcome to Alliance. And then we'll get one more from the Purge, letting us know that it's all on the trial. There you go. All right, now, we're going to walk on through here, okay? Under emulators, you got FCUX, which is NES emulator. You got SNES 360, you got MAME, you got Genesis Plus 360, you got Game Boy Advance, and back to FCUX. There's over 7,000 ROMs on there, so have a blast with that if you're into stand-up arcade and the old console gen, the old console gen. All right, okay, Xbox Classic games. Got a couple classic games on there from the original Xbox. Your homebrew section, all right, where the tools reside to destroy the console or whatever. And then, of course, you have Xbox Live Arcade, all right. You got a bunch of arcade games on there as well. And then, of course, you got Xbox 360 games, okay. And we start off with Advanced Warfare. We'll work our way through. As you can see, all the titles that we all know, love, and still play to this day, which is crazy. And, you know, it's as much as you can fit on a 250 gig drive. All right, so now to get to the original dashboard, go to your homebrew section right here. Go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. You'll see a square pop up with your name on it. There you go. All right, got it, good. Okay, bypass the sign in. As you can see, it's up, it's online, it's live. Our beautiful eyeball pleasing HUD. Over in our fifth tab, we have our BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 cheats. Those are all posts, okay? To disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. They come enabled when you start up the console. All right, now we're going to go back to FSD Dash, and then what I'm going to do here is we're going to sign in. I'm going to walk you through some mods here, so in that way then you don't have any problems, because, you know, like I said, when you're first starting out with these things, it can get confusing, it can get crazy, so, you know, that's why we do this. All right, so anyway, we're going to sign in right now. I'm going to sign in with an offline profile, all right, because I'm not going to take the console online, okay? I just don't do that stuff. That's for you to do, okay? So anyway, now, as you can see, here we are, we're signed in. Don't judge either, okay? Now, what we'll do first, all right, first of all, we'll show you Ncaa 14 football. This is College Football Revamped. It's the full mod, okay? It's got a roster downloaded to it. I would recommend going to the website, and you can download more rosters and all that kind of good stuff. As you can see, it's played. It's going to bring up the full menu and everything. You're going to be able to play it online and all that kind of good stuff, and play over their server as well. And play other people from across the country and all that crap. Alright, as you can see, it's all done and ready to go. And it's going to load, and then we're going to have our load screen, and then we're going to have I'm going to show you what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that, gentlemen. Alright, we'll start it off loading, and we should get a main menu here any day now. There we go. Okay, so anyway, as you can see, you got all your team stuff and everything. Alright, and let's see here, you got your Dynasty, you got your 2020 season, your Road to Glory, team management settings, the EA Sports Extras, and my Ncaa Legacy. Alright, as for the 2020 season, there's also a 2021 season on there now that's on the website that you can download as well. Alright, so there you go. Alright, now, takes care of that. Alright, now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do a little bit of purging, okay? For GTA 5, that is. Alright, now, you're going to get a trial of 4.0. Alright, and here we go. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead, we're going to go over the games. And then we're going to start off with GTA 5. There we go. We're going to hit that. Now, it's going to pop up a text menu, okay? Use D-pad left and X to start up 3.9, which is the older 3.9 menu. And then 4.0 is right D-pad and right stick, okay, as you can see, all right? You don't want to set the controls the same way, because if you do, then both menus pop up, both menus close, and it gets all kinds of crazy and everything. So there's two different menus on here, but 4.0 is a trial on this thing, all right? And you know, if you like it, you can get 3.9 and update to the 4.0 once the update comes out of beta, okay, which I do believe is coming out this week, okay? So, you know, hang on to your hat, because here we go. And everybody that has 3.9 is going to be automatically updated to 4.0, all right? So, it's going to happen. Now, 4.0 has got a lot of stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff on here I'm going to show you, okay? I don't expect you to absorb it all, but, you know, I mean, you're going to have to get into it and, you know, understand it, okay? And then, you know, use it to your ability, as you'll see. All right, and once you get used to it, it's really easy. It's not that hard. So anyway, I got a game save on here, and then after this, I'm going to show you how to get this thing up on the network for the first time, okay? That's very important. Please pay attention to that, otherwise you'll be ripping your hair out, and I don't want to see you ripping your hair out. Lord knows, I've ripped enough of my hair out, okay? I don't need that crap. All right, so anyway, all right, we're going to close 4.0 first. We're going to open up 3.9, okay? And then we're going to use A to select, and we're going to turn all this crap on right here. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go to missed options. All right. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the menu. We'll go to weather options. Okay. We're gonna make it a little bit daylight outside. All right. I'm gonna back out of here. Close that menu. Take a walk outside. Okay. Nice bright sunny day. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up 4.0. Okay. Now we're gonna go to quick start options. Use A to select. I'm going to select all this crap. Okay, give yourself weapons. Yeah. And here we go. And we'll select all this stuff. All right, we'll back out of there. Quick options. You got slow-mo, clean ped. That's if you get shot, you can clean them up. Invisible ped, invisible vehicle. All right. And you go off the radar when online. Okay, drone mode. Drone mode's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of good stuff to it. You can teleport to the target zone anywhere you want just by hitting A. See? Now place them wherever you want, you know, so on and so forth. You can even put them on top of his car if we want. See? There you go. Okay? Then, of course, we have air superiority. Now, RB will give you fast missiles, like this. See? Works real good. By the way, I'm in God mode, so I can't die. Alright? And there goes the car. Okay? And then, of course, LB gives you slow missiles. You can actually watch them fly in there and, you know, all kinds of good stuff like that, okay, so on and so forth. And you can just sit there for the target zone and wait for this idiot to come along that's coming along right now, and then you can just let him have it. See? Works real good, okay, so on and so forth. Okay, you got RC car mode, where if you're in a car, you can remote control the car from above while you're doing other stuff, okay, which is really cool. Then, of course, you got creator mode, okay, where you can do vehicle spawner, okay, and you can spawn anything you want anywhere. See? Just go spawn a whole bunch of cars and have a junkyard right in front of your house or whatever. Or even on top of the house. Doesn't really matter. There you go. There's a whole bunch of them right there. Okay, we'll back out of there. Alright, and then we'll close that, okay? You got My Player, which actually shows all the peds in there, which shows your ped, and not to mention also other people's peds. We'll go ahead, we'll get out of there. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then of course, you know, like I said, character options. You got model changer, genealogy changer, restore original, all that kind of good stuff. If you want to change what you look like, it's real easy. You can just go down and select anything that you want, basically. A mercenary, a jet pilot, so on and so forth. And of course, one of my favorites, a stripper. Yeah, yeah, she looks good. Oh yeah, we could do another stripper. Ah, she looks pretty good too. Then you got this one here. Yeah, now that one is really, yeah, that little girl look. Oh my God, that's thick. Holy Mac, forget I said that. Alright, so anyway, we'll go back there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. So anyway, yeah, and you know, you can change it, and then you can also change it back to restore the original, okay, so on and so forth, and then there you go, okay? So, and it's got all kinds of animations in it and everything else. You can pet options, okay? You got your pet spawner, where you can spawn a whole bunch of pets around you that will follow you, okay? like a good little puppy, like this one, and 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 this one. Yeah, the lost hoe, the lost slut. Yeah, hoe with the skirt up. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. No, we don't want to spawn a beach whale. Okay. Beach milk. Okay. All right. Beach milk. There we go. Beach whale. Yeah. Okay. So now that we got, oh my God. All right. So now we got a bunch of them. All right. We're back out of there. We're back out of that. Now you can actually do the pet manager. You can delete them, change them, do whatever you want to do. Okay. It's all crazy. All right. And then of course you got your vehicle options. You got Los Santos Custom, which spawns cars and all that. You got your weapons options like the gravity gun. Okay. Like when someone gets in the way, like this one right here. You can throw her up in the air and bring her back, and throw her up in the air and bring her back. You can beat her up, and then you can use her to attack cars and all kinds of good stuff and bring her back. Yes, and some people say that I'm friggin' nuts. Yeah, you're right, I am. Okay, so, you know, as you can see, here she comes up in the air. I bring her up, throw her up in the air, and let her go. See? Here she goes. Oof, that hurt. So on and so forth, okay? And then, of course, you can grab hold of anything you want with the gravity gun, see? And you could throw it up in the air, do whatever you want to do, so on and so forth, you know? See? You just get rid of it, okay? Yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff like that, all right? Then, of course, you got the stripper flinger. That works really good, too. Where you can actually fling your hose, like so. See? Works real good, okay? So on and so forth. See, you can knock things. Yeah, they got some velocity too. Okay, so you do all kinds of good stuff with that. You know, you can even knock over hose. See, see? Yeah, that's it. Get out of here, you fat ass. Out of the way. Move out of the way. There you go. Yeah, there goes the beach whale. Okay, good. She's all done. Okay. Bitch, what the hell? Get out of my way. Okay. So anyway, there you go. So, you know, that's the stripper flinger. There's all kinds of good stuff on here. You got misc options, protections, menu options, creator mode, which you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with. My stash stuff. You can actually store some of the stuff that you want, like teleports and stuff like that. And you could turn the console off, turn it back on, and it'll still be there, okay? You have your beta options and enable frames per second, all that kind of crap. So, you know, that's pretty much 4.0 in a nutshell. Now, we'll get out of here, okay? And now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we will exit to the FSD dash. And what we'll do is I'm going to show you Bo2 with the Offhosts. The Offhosts works for all the rest of them too, the same way. That's why I'm going to use Bo2. But Bo2 also has, what's it called? It's got GSC menus in it, okay? There's two of them in there. There's Jiggy and there's Sentinel, okay? There are two different menus that are injected into Bo2. That's why we're going to use Bo2 for an example. All right, so anyway, we'll go to Xbox 360 games. We'll bring it over to Bo2. Here you go. We'll hit that. We'll start it up. Okay, it's going to start. You'll see Bo2 cheats bypassed and all that kind of good stuff. There you go. All right, everything's all bypassed and good to go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select multiplayer as soon as this Dolby logo gets off my screen. All right? Just bear with me here as I do this. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to open the menu and use them, select all the crap and everything else. Okay? So, here we go. All right. So, we'll press start. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll go to multiplayer. Okay? There's no special way to start this up. All you got to do is just select it and go. And it will automatically do what it needs to do, okay, to let you in there and start playing. Okay? So there, Bo2 cheats are loaded, everything is good. Alright, we'll go down, we'll do a local game. We'll set up the bots, we'll do 9 of them. Okay? Now, as I said, okay, D-pad left. Okay, we'll open the Offhost, X will select, B will back out. D-pad left will close the Offhost. Okay, for Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. A to select, X to back out. I know it's confusing, you'll get used to it. It's just the way the thing is programmed. What am I going to tell you? I didn't do it. Okay, so, anyway, what's going to happen is we'll start up a menu, we'll start the game up here, and you will see, here we are. Yeah, and there we go. Okay, now, go ahead, grab a gun here. Alright, hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, that's Jiggy. A to select, we'll do main mods, we'll do quick mods, which gives us a bunch. We'll hit X to back out of there. We'll go down, we'll use bullets here, and we'll turn all this crap on right here, okay? And we'll use this, yeah, this, 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 and this. And that way we can slaughter them real good. And dog bullets, okay? We'll exit out of that, we'll exit out of that. Now, D-pad left, X to select, okay? And we'll turn all this crap on right here, okay? Aimbot menu, we'll turn that on screen. This and this, that's all off. Okay, ESP, there we go. And there we go, pyramids, okay. Alright, and that. And then we'll back out of there, we'll run through here. When it's not have it, okay, we'll bring this up, we'll go up in the air here, get a bird's eye view of everything, and pretty much just like destroy everything that we want, and then some, okay? It works really good, as you can see. All kinds of good stuff too. So, you know, so on and so forth. Now, if you want to be a real prick, go to the aimbot menu, go to unfair aimbot, and then pretty much you shoot through tools and everything else, and victory is mine, and you just made the whole lobby really, really, really angry at you. Okay, so there you go. All right, that's basically it for Bo2 and Jiggy and Offhosts. Then I'm going to show you Zombies and Sentinel, okay, which is for zombies. A little different. Hold and left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. Then you use X to select, and then hold and left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, back out. Okay, I mean, like I said, I didn't program it. Don't blame me. All right, so we'll back out of here, yeah, and then we'll back out of here, and we'll go to zombies. Here we go. Okay, now. All right, here we are. Hey, Ward, how are you, man? Good to see you. Gregory, there you are. Dude, you set the money anywhere you want. You know, I mean, you do whatever you want on whatever game you want with a mod menu. Okay, so now, all right, we'll go to local, and then what we'll do here. So I didn't see the comments pop up earlier because the simple fact is that this crazy thing, this Facebook thing, it doesn't like say that there's a comment or whatever. I'm like going like, really, seriously? Oh, kill it. Okay, so anyway, we'll start over here and we'll start in transit. All right. Original, and then we'll start the match, okay? And like I said, with Sentinel, hold and left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, okay? That'll open it up. Then use X to select, and hold and left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, back out of it, all right? So we'll start this up here now. All right, and away we go. Okay, so here we go, and the instructions are right here also as well, okay? So here you go, all right? Now, we use personal mods, okay? Let's see here. We use X to select. We'll turn this on God mode, infinite ammo, and we'll sprint up the speed, no quit. Okay, we'll toggle the aimbot, turn that on, then we'll back out of here. We'll go to weapons menu right here. We use X to select, then we'll grab hold of something really big. Only that it kills it. There you go. Alright, I'm going to fully automatic RPG. And then pretty much you can just blow the shit out of everything that you want and then some, okay? You know, so on and so forth. It's got a bunch of menus. It's got the fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, menu settings, players menu, all players menu. As you see, there's all kinds of good stuff there. You can, you know, you can go +1 round, okay? Or +100 rounds. Or you can go to round 255, okay? You know, I mean, it all depends on what, you know, what you want to do. You can -100 rounds, okay? +10 rounds, okay? We're going to 100. There you go. And then pretty much you can just blow the shit out of everything, okay? Then some. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff on here. Like I said, it's got a lot of stuff. So, you know, it works pretty good. You can, yeah, and pretty much just blow the shit out of them all and everything. Just get rid of them all. So, you know, works pretty good. So anyway, we're all good there, okay? So now, we'll go back here. All right, now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to start this up for the first time. Hey, Christopher, how are you, man? Good to see you. All right, now, okay, so now, here we go. All right, now that this is all done here, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this online for the first time, okay? So, please pay attention to this, as it's very, very, very important, okay? Now, look, here's the deal here. All right, when you first get this thing, before you plug it in and all that kind of good stuff, I want you to pull a hard drive on this thing. Just like that, place it up there, then power the console on. Now, you're not going to get any fancy screen or anything like that, because that's all on here, okay? Now, when the console boots, what's going to happen is, let me grab hold of the controller here. All right, there we go. You got that, okay. Good. Now what's going to happen is we're going to boot up into the stock dashboard, okay? And we're not going to boot up into anything. You're not going to see anything, just regular stock dashboard. Then what you're going to do is once that happens and you get to the dashboard here, all right, you're going to go up over, go to settings, go to system, go to network settings right here. And then all you got to do, Okay, you'll see your Wi-Fi pop up over here. All right, I want you to click on it. All right, and then it's gonna put your password in. It's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection, like so. You're gonna get a check mark and 2 red X's. That's what you should get. Okay, you shouldn't get nothing else but that. All right. If you get a red X here, then you got a problem with your router. It's not letting the Xbox online or your hotspot. Therefore, you better check your router and make sure that it's set up with WP2SK, or if you're using MAC address to allow it online, well, you have to get the MAC address from the Xbox and whitelist it on your router, okay? But if you're running regular WP2SK or a hotspot or whatever, just highlight your network, click on it, put the password in, all right, and let this do its thing, and then you will see that you'll have a check mark at the network, and you'll have 2 red X's, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, then what I want you to do, I want you to power the console off. All right? Then, what we're going to do here, I hate background downloads. There we go. All right, now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the hard drive, we're going to slip it back in. Okay? Then we're going to grab hold of the drive door, close that up. Then the most important part is to pull the power supply out and leave it out for 5 minutes. If you do not do that, you will wind up with DNS errors. It will not connect, plain and simple. All right, what will happen is it will connect through the internet, but you're not going to, the DNS is going to be screwed up and you're not going to be able to connect to live, okay? So you got to leave this out for 5 minutes, okay? Now, as for me, hopefully I don't have to, because it's already got my network information and everything, so it should be fine. But you never know. It is Microsoft, you know. So, anyway, after 5 minutes, plug it back in, then power it back on normally. Okay, now, what should happen is when the system boots, you should see the Xbox 360 logo pop up, and you're going to see the green stuff in the center moving around. Okay, just like that. Now, when that stuff stops, what's going to happen is it's going to lock the server, which is what we want. And you hear the fan speed kick up. Okay, FSD is going to load, and then you're going to see plugins coming across the bottom of the screen. Okay, there you are. All right, so that's good. We're getting out to the internet. That's good. We're getting off on the servers. That's good. Okay, now we're going to find out if we made it to Xbox Live here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to the homebrew section right here, and then we're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard. We're going to hit A. We're going to hit A. If you get a square that pops up with your name on it, that means she's good to go to live, okay? The DNS is correct. So, we got the square, we're good. Got it, good. Okay, now, all right. As far as I'm concerned, listen, you can download your profile if you want from your retail console, but if you put it on a modified bootloader, there is no guarantee that it's not going to get banned, okay? I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I mean, anyone that says, oh, it'll never get banned on my server and all that is lying, because if, God forbid, the network goes down in the middle of a challenge response, well, guess what's going to happen? Not only is the GtaV going to get banned, but also the profile is going to get banned, okay? So, it's a risk that you take, all right? I recommend doing this, going to xboxlive.com/live on your PC, all right? And then going in there, making an account, making a modder's account, all right? Use Outlook for the credentials. Once that's done, come back here, and then download the profile to the console, okay? When it downloads correctly, what you should have is this. It should spin it around. You should get the spinning circle of death, and you should be online, and the profile should be signed in and good to go. Now, mind you, okay, in the event you're sitting at the download screen for like an hour or so, okay, or should I say 15 minutes, give it 15 minutes. If you wind up with an error with it downloading, you know, and it's just sitting there, after 15 minutes, it's never going to download because it got corrupted during the download, okay? There's a way to fix that, okay? You just back out using B, come here. And this is only if the profile gives you a problem downloading. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system, all right? Go to storage, hit it, okay? Go to the hard drive, go to profiles, okay? And then underneath this profile will be the profile that you downloaded, okay? Now, in the event, okay, that you download that thing that's there and everything else, well, what you want to do is you want to use D-pad to go down and highlight it, hit A to select it, go to delete and hit A, okay, and delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it. All right, then back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. What I want you to do is I want you to hit Y, okay, and that will also tell you your system capacity, how big the hard drive is, which is a 250, okay, and because it's loaded, of course, you have 2 gigabytes of space left, because the damn thing is loaded, okay? But you're going to have something left in order for this thing to create, you know, virtual drives, because that's what it does to supplement memory, okay? So if you don't have some space left, you're going to wind up with all kinds of fatal errors and everything. So you got to have some space left, okay? So anyway, once that's done, I want you to go down to clear system cache, hit A, okay? hit yes. You're going to do it twice because it's Microsoft, okay? Y, hit it again. Good. All right, and everything should be fine. Then I want you back out of here, back out of here. Go up, go over, go down, go back to social, go to sign in, sign out, and then re-download the profile. It'll be fine. Once you get the profile loaded, hit the guide button, go to Xbox Home. All right. Then once in FSD Dash, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make sure that everything is unlocked to your profile and this console. This is very important that you do this because if you do not do this, okay, what's going to happen is you're going to wind up with a mess on your hands, okay? Now, we're going to go over to this to homebrew section. We're going to use this tool here called XM360, okay? We're going to hit that. Right now, it's going to build a list of all the content, all the downloadable content, okay, and all of your XBLA, okay? And when it does, all right, you're going to see a bunch of padlocks over on the right-hand side, and they're going to be mostly unlocked, okay? However, though, sometimes, okay, they're not unlocked, and you have to unlock them, and this is what this program does, okay? Also, when you're downloading downloadable content to this thing, okay, well, you got a new game that you put on there, and it's got content, and you got it off of a website or whatever, and you downloaded it, you put it in the content folder, you know, under the right correct title media ID. Well, if you don't unlock that stuff, if you don't come here and unlock it, you'll never be able to use it, okay? So make sure that you unlock everything, okay? After a download, after you download downloadable content or XBLA or whatever, make sure you come here and unlock it, all right? It's really simple. All you got to do, go over, go to Unlock XBLA, hit it, okay? See, it's already unlocked to this profile, okay? So we're good, all right? Then we'll go to Show DLC. We'll show the downloadable content that's on here. And as you can see, there's a couple padlocks here, okay? Like the compatibility pack, the GTA, okay? You got the compatibility pack for Game Room, for Halo 3, all that kind of good stuff, all right? So, of course, you want to unlock that stuff. So you just go over, go to Unlock DLC, all right? It'll do its thing. You'll see the padlocks unlock, because that means it's hashing it to the console, which is good, all right? And pretty much now you're good to go, all right? So there you go. Then what we'll do is we exit the dash, like so. And now you feel free to run around and do whatever it is that you want to do with the crazy thing, okay? Now, as far as emulators are concerned, they all work. They work with the server and everything. I'm going to show you right here. All right, here we go. And there we are. Okay, so we'll go on over to emulators, okay? And then we'll go on over to Game Boy Advance. Hit it. It's going to start up, okay? We'll go to games. There you go. And it's got a bunch of ROMs on there. MAME has 7,000 of them on there. This is nuts here. Okay, so anyway, all right. So there's your games right there. Use the right trigger to go down page by page, left trigger to go up page by page, D-pad down, D-pad up, A to play the game, B to back out to the main menu, RB to switch the device if you have an external USB drive that you put on here and that you put ROMs on and everything. Well, of course, you can select that pass. Also, you can do that with FSD as well, okay, and put more games on or whatever it is that you want to do, okay? So anyway, we're going to back out of here now, and we're going to exit, okay? Now, okay. What we're going to do here, okay, is this. Now I'm going to show you how to get on the classic game, because this is rather important, okay? If you're into playing the classic games, all right, now there's only 2 on here, because like I said, 250 gig drive, but you can always add more, whatever, you know, with an external drive, all right? However, though, with a classic game, you cannot play that with the thing online, okay? What I mean is that if you try to play this with the system online, what will happen is you will get a big black screen like that, and nothing will happen, all right? There's a conflict between the server, okay, and the compatibility files. So how do we fix that? We play the game offline, very easily. We put the system in bypass mode, okay? So when you want to play a classic game, power the system off, all right? Then what I want you to do is I want you to put this thing in bypass mode. It's simply this. Power it on, hit eject, leave the tray hanging out until it reaches the dashboard. When it reaches FSD dash, okay, which is system booted, then we can push the tray back in, okay? Now, it's going to boot up. You're going to see no plugins come across the bottom of the screen or nothing because you can't get out on the internet, okay? You can only get out locally, all right? And, you know, it effectively stops plugins 2 from 5 from running, okay? Plugin 1 is the only one that's going to run, and that's XBDM, okay? That allows you to connect FTP to this thing, FileZilla, WinSCP, okay, or Xbox 360 Neighborhood, okay, one or the other. You can connect to this thing, and you can transfer files, KVs, all that crap, connect tools, so on and so forth. And there's a multiple of tools out there for this thing too. So I mean, there you go. All right. So anyway, now we'll close the tray back in, because as you can see, it still has an IP address, but you just can't get out on live. It's that simple. All right. So now we'll stick up the controller. All right. We'll go on over to classic games, and we will play a classic game. Now we will play. You will see the logo pop up. There it goes. Okay. And then you're going to see the game start, and everything will be right with the world, and there you go. And there's a classic game playing that's back on the 2002 Xbox. Okay. So there it is. Life is good. And as you can see, it all works. Okay. When you're done playing the classic game, hit the guide button. Xbox home. Yes. All right. So there you go. All right. So, Fergi, baby, listen, thank you so much for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it. I don't think anyone wants to slam a hotspot, man. Okay. You play legit on. Yeah, exactly. Man. And you're going to be mad. Yep, you got that right, Greg. That's for sure. Like I said, don't use a retail profile on this thing. Do not use one that you paid for, because, like I said, you can lose it. Okay? You don't want to do that. So, I mean, listen to the guys, man. They know what the heck they're talking about. All right? So, anyway, listen, thanks so much for watching, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. You guys are awesome for hanging with me. All right? And got a lot more to build, so off we go. Anyway, you all have a good one. I'll holler at you all later. Take it easy, guys. Have a great one.